All right, let's see. Home. What does home mean to me? Home means love, means memories, means experience, means being able to remember again, means it's not something that's actually physical. From my experience, I've lived all over the world in many different places, and I tend to move every 3 to 4 or 5 years. I start getting an itch, and I need to leave new experience, and recreate what's that sense of home for me. So for me, home is not something or a place; it's a feeling. It's something intangible. It's being able to go back, remember that certain memory, that time, that place. Home is what you make of it. After, as I said before, living in many places, I do feel I have many different homes. Of course, some homes I have more value, I value highly, higher more because of the memories I created there. So home for me is just it's a place of remembering. It's a place of going back. It's a place of where what makes you feel what in what sense, and that moment is what makes that there. They say your friends are your family that you could choose, and after living in many places, I create many little groups and create my own little homes. So that's very important. Um,
I'm currently very far from getting this feeling or even having the desire of this kind of settlement in my life. Like in fact, my goal is really to create a home in different parts of the world. Home for me is a place that I must be happy in, living my true self, having quality relationships, and where family, friends can come to me and feel at home when they are in my zone.
Home is where the heart is, as they say. Or the collection of people and things that I used to see growing up, and that's what sort of my heart yearns for these days, I would say.
Chez moi,
The
ce n'est
word
pas une
home
maison,
makes me
ce
think
n'est pas
of
une pièce, mais plutôt
family,
être entouré de ma
love,
famille, de mes amis
comfort,
intimes, dans une ambiance sereine,
a
pleine de
sort of sense
quiétude et
of warmth
d'amour.
Me,
also.
what I define as home
C'est être
is
tous
It's not
réunis
you. I
pour
feel like
necessarily a
home
s'exprimer
is you.
sans
place.
Like
façon,
you are
sans
your home.
artifice,
Like
discuter
so,
comme
it's
on
not
veut,
about where you
spontanément,
are,
sans
while
gants,
where
rire
you
pour
are
ne
kind
rien,
of defines
chanter,
where your home would
danser et
be.
s'aimer.
I think that home is you.
Home to me is my safe place, my shell. It reminds me of a small little cave, like in the shape of a shell, where I retreat and I hide and I'm at peace and I'm myself.
هي زعما
And
المرأة تكون في دارها وخاصها
I think of
تشتغل
home,
وخاصها
one of the first things
تطيب وخاصها
I
بزاف
think of
الحوايج
is
خاصها دير في
sleep.
الصرا خاصها دير
When I
وليدات.
say sleep, it doesn't literally mean the act of sleeping, but it's more about the sense of comfort that I feel when I'm in my room, whether it's laying down or actually sleeping, knowing that I'm right next door to my parents' room, right next door to my other brother's rooms, knowing that they are safe. So I think being surrounded by those who I love and care about most gives me a huge sense of comfort.
The word
A
home makes
state
me think
or
of
moment
family,
where I was
love,
feeling myself, I was feeling
comfort,
comfortable. It could have
a sort of
been
sense of warmth
in a
also.
specific room on a Monday,
It's
but it
not
wouldn't be home
necessarily
the
a
day after.
place.
Whenever I don't feel like home, it's when actually I'm not close to myself. I'm ignoring a lot of my thoughts, my problems, my state of being and everything. And the more I'm closer to me and I'm like not ignoring, rejecting, resisting to a lot of stuff, then I feel at home because home is inside.
Home is where the heart is, as they say. Or the collection of people and things that I used to see growing up, and that's what sort of my heart yearns for these days, I would say.
It's both physical and a feeling, and they both relate to this idea of nostalgia and things in my past, not necessarily material, like material or other, that contributed to happiness and comfort.
Важное, и в том для меня это люди.
Me, what I define as home is you. I feel like home is you. Like you are your home. Like so, it's not about where you are, while where you are kind of defines where your home would be. I think that home is
To
you.
me, it's a physical space, yes, but it's also a mental space. When I'm mentally home, I'm sitting there and I go into my head in that mental space and I'm just existing. I am me, but I'm also not me. Like there is no me in my home headspace. I am just being. To me, it's a physical space, yes, but it's also a mental space.
Chez moi, ce n'est pas une maison, ce n'est pas une pièce, mais plutôt être entouré de ma famille, de mes amis intimes, dans une ambiance sereine, pleine de quiétude et d'amour. C'est être tous réunis.
A state, a moment where I was feeling myself, I was feeling comfortable. It could have been in a specific room on a Monday, but it wouldn't be home the day after. Whenever I don't feel like home, it's when actually I'm not close to myself and ignoring a lot of my thoughts, my problems, my state of being and everything. And the more I'm closer to me and I'm like not ignoring, rejecting, resisting to a lot of stuff, then I feel at home because home is inside.